President Trump will be in Pittsburgh tomorrow afternoon. Officially, he is here to talk about his tax bill. But a special congressional election in just 8 weeks may be the real reason. Political editor John Delano has the latest on the president's visit.
It's not a call that George Cook, president and owner of H&K Equipment, was expecting.
We got a call from the White House, asked if we would like to host the president.
Cook is a fan of President Trump's, but never expected this.
It's an enormous honor.
Do you know President Trump? Have you met him in the past?
No, not at all.
No contact with him at all?
None whatsoever, just on television.
Since the company first learned that the president would be visiting here last Thursday, no surprise, White House staff and Secret Service had been all over the place. But the fact that the President of the United States is visiting here is what really thrills the company, especially since they believe that their economic success is tied to the President's policies.
We feel he's great for the economy and great for businesses like us.
Last year, 2017, was the company's best year ever. And with the new tax law, they expect 2018 to be even better.
We've gone from 4 employees when we started to more than 300, and our revenues continue to grow.
Senior administration officials tell me the president will tour the plant and then cite specific examples and people locally who have benefited by the Republican tax bill, noting that Pennsylvanians will get $11 billion in tax cuts. But there is a political side to the visit. Although he doesn't represent H&K in North Fayette, State Representative Rick Saccone will greet the president. That's because Saccone is the Republican candidate for Congress in the March 13th special election against former federal prosecutor Conor Lamb, a Democrat. It's Saccone who's the longtime supporter of the president.
I was Trump before there was Trump. I ran in 2010 on these same issues.
Now, Saccone is running in the 18th district, once represented by Tim Murphy, that elected the president by 20 points. While the tax bill may be the president's talking point, Republican and Democratic insiders locally believe it's the special congressional election that's reason why Trump is here, to boost Saccone over Lamb, the Democrat, who, by the way, will start his first TV commercials tomorrow. We'll be at H&K and have full coverage on the president's visit on Thursday. Susan, Stacy?